Good morning. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning. It is Wednesday, August 5th, 2026, 9:00 a.m. Let's call this regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of County Commissioners to order. Roll call, please.
Perry Buck.
Here.
Lynette Pepler.
Present.
Kevin Ross.
Here.
Jason Maxey.
Here.
Scott James.
Here, let the record reflect all 5 county commissioners are present. Minutes, I'd ask for approval of minutes from July 22nd, 2026, please.
Move to approve minutes.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Buck to approve the minutes of July 22nd. Further discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Certification of hearings. These are the hearing certificates from July 22nd, 2026. They include 1 MJUSR 26-05-1435, Tricycle Lane, Texas LLC, care of Scott Burns, Burnco, Colorado LLC, care of Joel Bolduc, Water Activity Enterprise of the Groundwater Management Subdistrict of the Central Colorado Water Conservatory District, care of Randy Ray. And number 2, USR 26-0001 for Richard and Kathleen DiMatteo.
Move to certify hearings from July 22nd, 2026.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Buck, second by Commissioner Maxey to certify the hearings of July 22nd. Further discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Houston, any amendments to the agenda, please?
There are none.
Thank you. Consent agenda? Please, Commissioner
Mr.
Maxey.
Chair, I would ask to remove number 3 from reports, communications, and public review items for discussion, if that would be all right.
Absolutely. Commissioner Ross requested the moving of item 3 from the consent agenda. Discussion on item 3, please. Commissioner Ross.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I appreciate where the board stands on this, and I'm not here to change the direction of the board. Simply, I would like to get on the record that while as presented from the city of Greeley, council believes that wasn't a legal path. I do think we could have probably negotiated to a legal path on this. I see the value in this project, and I see the economic benefit of what this could do for the region, not only for the city of Greeley, but also the cities of Johnstown and Windsor. And I think it could have been a good opportunity to drive some economic vitality into the area and really help us to diversify our economy. I think I do agree with the board's position on some of the risks that was asking to be assumed. I wasn't a fan of that, but again, I think we probably could have negotiated to something that would have been palpable for the people of Weld County. But with that, again, Mr. Chair, I'm not asking to change any votes or change the direction of it. I just want it to be on the record for not agreeing with this direction at this time.
Appreciate that. Any further comments, please?
Did you intend to remove it or just discuss?
Discuss it. I'm sorry, was I wrong in my, for discussion? I appreciate Commissioner Ross's comments for the discussion. Please, Commissioner Maxey.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. I'll just throw out a few just because, again, we had a work session with City of Greeley. There was a report that came out in the paper about it, but I'll just share just a few brief thoughts. I do share Commissioner Ross's excitement for what an economic opportunity this would be, not only for Greeley, but Weld County and the entire Front Range, Northern Colorado region. Actually, I think it would be amazing to have something like this. But I do have to say, I think that's kind of where my excitement stops. I do not believe it's a proper role of government, and specifically Weld County government, to be involved in a project like this. Commissioner Ross talked about the risk, and we've been told that there's no or minimal risk, and we've heard words like moral obligation, and it's simply just a moral obligation. It's not committing to anything. But when we basically use our credit rating and when we basically sign on the dotted line for somebody else, there is an obligation to make appropriations in our budget, and those appropriations are intended to support bondholders. In my opinion, that is debt, that is risk, and in doing so, and not only we, but by extension, our taxpayers would be assuming project risk, and I don't believe that that's the proper role of government to do so. I'll go back to our letter real quick, and as it says, which is in our packet and that we're discussing, the letter says the mission of counties as an arm of state government is to provide essential services to Weld's residents. I just do not believe this is an essential service to our residents. And the last thing is, as I also mentioned, I worry about the precedent it would set by doing this with our other many municipalities within the county. We won't see a project like this again with a municipality, so don't get me wrong there. But there could be other requests that come up that are very similar in nature that our municipalities are asking Weld County to partner with them on, that stretches what the role of county government is. And I just don't want to open that door and set precedent. So that's my reasons for not supporting this ask of the city of Greeley.
Mr. Buck?
Well, I concur completely with Commissioner Maxey's comments. The only thing that I would add is that whole project would be absolutely transformational for Weld County in terms of bringing tourism dollars and et cetera. Again, it was a very, very tough decision, I think, for all of us. And I do hope they could make it happen on a regional basis, combining the municipalities of Johnstown and Windsor and Greeley, and make it happen. Because it was very, very hard decision not to support it. So thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Chair. I was very open to exploring the matter more, being open-minded about the potential benefits for our citizens and the region as a whole. But my gut feeling was this just wasn't our role. I was in agreement of having our staff dig into the legalities and the financial aspects of this. And they're confirming what I felt in my gut. It's just that this is not our role. And so I do think this is going to be a wonderful asset as this moves forward for multiple communities to enjoy. I will continue to support improving infrastructure, not only near that area, but across our county. We're growing in every direction, and we need to be able to stay focused on what is truly the maintenance and the improvements that are truly within our authority and our jurisdiction. And I just wish nothing but success.
I bullet pointed my comments, and unlike Saturday, they're not on my phone. As proposed, the county would be asked to backstop the project's bond reserve through a so-called moral obligation, and also provide a $20.9 million zero interest loan that would be subordinate to the bondholders. We are being told this obligation is non-binding and is not county debt. And at the same time, we are being told the project needs Weld County's AAA credit reputation, and that refusing a future appropriation could damage the reputation for years. So in my mind, that's a central contradiction. It may not be legally binding in court, but it certainly is intended to be binding in the financial markets. A different label does not make the risk disappear. I've not seen a clear lifetime cap on the county's potential reserve exposure, nor have I seen comparable first loss equity, a completion guarantee, or an operating deficit guarantee from the private parties that control the project and stand to profit from it. To the financial projections, which we've all seen, the widely discussed $670 million county return is a 37-year nominal, i.e. today's dollars, promise. Much of it comes from assumed property and sales tax revenue, not direct project income. The proposed county loan would begin years before repayment. The model does not show repayment from projected revenues until roughly 2045, and the inflation and adjusted payback probably even longer. I certainly support economic development. I would genuinely like to see the project like Cascadia succeed, but my responsibility is ultimately to the Weld County taxpayer. I am a bit concerned from a legal standpoint. Colorado Constitution restricts counties from lending or pledging their credit in support of a corporation. An annual appropriation structure may avoid creating formal debt, but it does not automatically answer the separate question of whether the county is lending its credit or not. So the real test for me, I guess, if the capital markets will not finance the project unless Weld County places its credit reputation behind it, then Weld County taxpayers are assuming the project risk regardless of what the document calls it. So I am certainly hoping that Cascadia will go forward, but I don't believe it's Weld County's role to be in it. With that said, let's consider the consent agenda, please. I'd ask for a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Mr. Chair, I move to approve consent agenda.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Pepler to approve the consent agenda. Further discussion. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Presentations and proclamations. Fun stuff now. This is number one, Justin Carlock Day. Third place in United States Golf Association's Adaptive Open Championship for August 6, 2026. Commissioner Ross has asked to read the proclamation. I'll be thrilled for him to do so. Please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Carlock, if you don't mind coming up to the podium, this is for you, sir. So Thursday, August 6, 2026 is what we are proposing here for a proclamation. Whereas Eaton golfer Justin Carlock competed in the United States Golf Association's 2026 Adaptive Open Championship, July 6th through the 8th at the Woodmont Country Club in Rockville, Maryland. And whereas participating in his first ever U.S. Adaptive Open event, Justin made an immediate impact. He sank 6 birdies to finish tied for first with a first round score of 68. And whereas his impressive scores in rounds 2 and 3 of 70 and 69 respectively made him stand out in a deep field full of international competition. His overall score of 207, 9 under par, earned him a tie for third place, one of the highest finishes of any American in the 5-year history of the U.S. Adaptive Open.
Wow.
And whereas this accomplishment is perhaps the most notable of Justin's playing career, but it is far from the only one. Falling in love with a sport at a young age, Justin honed his skills golfing for Eaton High School and Windsor High School, where he qualified for state as a senior. Since then, he served as a PGA assistant golf professional at the Eaton Country Club, helping others improve their game. He continues to compete individually with much success. In June, he won the Rain Dance National Pro-Am in Windsor. Before that, in 2025, he won the Colorado Assistant PGA Professional Championship. And whereas it brings us tremendous pride when we see our residents succeed, and it's even better when they succeed at their passion, it is our hope that others find motivation in Justin's success and use it to achieve their goals. We're also excited that his performance at the U.S. Adaptive Open put Eaton, Northern Colorado, and Weld County on a national and international stage. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed by the Weld County Board of Commissioners that the 6th day of August 2026 be known as Justin Carlock Day in Weld County. Thank you for representing all of Weld County so well, and we join you in celebrating this special accomplishment signed by the Board of County Commissioners.
Wow.
Mr. Carlock, comments, please.
Oh my goodness, I did not know that was coming, Mr. Ross. Thank you so much. I mean, I'm so thankful to be in this position and to be born and raised in Weld County my entire life, just to represent all of us and just doing what I love to do. I'm thrilled. Thank you guys so much, really.
Commissioner Pepler, please, comments.
Oh, good morning. Thank you so much for taking some of your precious time to spend with us today. I am not even going to pretend to know what Kevin was talking about. I don't understand your sport and potentially the thousands of little details that it takes for you to be the best of the best. In my case, my miniature golf game will make a grown man cry. So as a kid, I was one of the ones in the band, and I was there to encourage and support those who did refine their skills as athletes. And that's still going to be my role right now. I want you to continue to be successful in your current and future endeavors. I hope that you'll still be willing to share some of your time with us little folks when you're even a bigger star.
Commissioner Max.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Justin, thank you so much for being here with us today. It's an honor to be able to be here and celebrate you and just this amazing accomplishment that's in front of us in this proclamation. I mean, so like Commissioner Pepler said, so many great things that are outlined in here. I mean, 6 birdies to finish for first at the first round. I mean, in a round of golf, I'm happy if I get par. And here you are singing.
Hey, me too.
I mean, that's on one hole. One hole par. And you hit 6 birdies in your first round, sir. I can see why you're up at Eaton Country Club. I might have to come visit you sometime for some tips and tricks. Thank you so much for not only representing your family well, but also your country and the county. Obviously, it is so awesome to be able to recognize citizens who do just an amazing job at what they love doing, as you said. And so thank you for just what you do and for being a part of our community.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Commissioner Ross.
Justin, we've known for a long time you're an amazing golfer. I think you presented it on the national stage, and you did so in a very amazing fashion. You won the upper limb impairment category. You didn't just win, you, I think, won it by 6 shots. Am I correct? That's smoking the field. I mean, when you get into this level of competition, that's impressive. And you get an automatic bid, right, into next year's Open. Is that correct?
Yep, that's correct. So we'll compete. It's the same days next summer. I think 6th through the 8th again. That will be out at Sun River Resort in Bend, Oregon next summer.
Nice. So you get both coasts.
That's it.
That's awesome. Well, I just want to say great job. Thank you so much. That's an amazing feat that you accomplished. I think as I've gotten to talk to you since, and hearing the stories where you got to interact with the other golfers, make friends all over the world, right? And talk to them and learn about how they're really succeeding at life and the great impact that they're making. And the kids, they're looking up to you, and you do a phenomenal job. And I just want to say thank you for representing Weld County and the town of Eaton in such an outstanding manner. So congratulations, Justin.
Thank you. I really appreciate those words. Thank you so much.
Commissioner Buck.
Well, Justin, I also need help with my golf game. I think sometimes chasing that little ball can make a beautiful day frustrating as all get out. But we are so proud of you. I know your parents are proud. Your family is so proud of you. And there must be something in the water in Eaton because there's a lot of rock stars that come out of there. So congratulations. I hope to see you many, many times and much success to your whole future, sir.
Thank you so much.
I'm so excited that you and I are the same golfer. I have had 6 birdies spread out over my 63 years. This is the problem. But a birdie's a good thing, you know, if I could get one this season, for crying out loud. Let me ask what your handicap is, Justin.
I'm currently a plus 6.2.
I do that in 9 holes.
I'm a 21. Just saying, that makes me fun at like these amateur golf tournaments because I bring cigars in my 21 handicap and people love me for that kind of thing. But they love you for different reasons. You stand as an example because I don't know what my excuse is. You stand as an example of what you could do when you set your mind to something and you overcome your obstacles and you get it done. And in my opinion, that's what Weld County's about. So thank you, Justin, for being a fine representative of our county, and congratulations on your success. We're so excited for you.
Thank you so much.
Can we have a picture? We'd love to have a picture
Please.
with you.
That'd be great.
I'm gonna get just a
Yeah, it is. Okay. Onwards to warrants. These are general warrants first, please.
move to approve general warrants.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Buck, second by Commissioner Pepler to approve the general warrants. Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 2 is Commissioner warrants for Jason S. Maxey.
Mr. Chair, I move to approve Commissioner warrants for Jason S. Maxey.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Buck to approve the warrants for Commissioner Maxey. Further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Perry Buck.
Yes.
Lynette Pepler.
Yes.
Kevin Ross.
Yes.
Jason Maxey.
Abstain.
Scott James.
Yes. Let the record reflect motion passes 4-0 with Commissioner Maxey abstaining.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
may I ask to be personally excused for personal matter, please? Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Ross. We continue with 4 of the 5 county commissioners present. Under bids, I'd ask for approval. Oh, sorry. I guess I have to start here. Bids. This is approved bid B 2600-053, food and beverage vending machine services for Department of Justice Services. Toby.
Good morning, Toby Taylor with Purchasing. This request for proposal was issued to solicit vendors to provide, install, maintain, and stock food and beverage vending machines at the work release facility. Compass Group USA Incorporated, doing business as Canteen Vending Services, was the sole responsive proposer. The proposal was evaluated by a committee and was determined to be acceptable. Therefore, the Justice Services Department recommends approval of Compass Group USA Inc. doing business as Canteen Vending Services be awarded this bid where a 12% sells, where a commission of 12% sales of non-perishable items will be paid to Weld County for each month. In addition, the initial agreement is for a period of 36 months with an option to renew for 2 additional 1-year periods.
Questions for Toby or a motion, please?
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve bid B 26000053.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Buck, second by Commissioner Pepler to approve bid B 2600-053. Further discussion. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion
Thank you,
carries. Thank you, Toby. Under new business number 1, consider extension of temporary closure of County Road 49 between County Road 70 and 72. Good morning, Amy.
Good morning, Commissioners. Amy Mutchie, Public Works. Public Works is requesting to extend this closure from the original opening date of August 14th to an opening date of August 28th. This closure was for a redeck of Bridge 4970A. As construction proceeded, they noticed that the superstructure actually needed to be raised on the bridge. So that's the need for the additional time. There are no other changes to the detour or any of the parts of the closure.
Questions for Amy or motion, please?
Mr. Chair, I'd make a motion that we approve the extension of the temporary closure of County Road 49 between roads 70 and 72.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Maxey, second by Commissioner Pepler to approve the resolution. Further discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 2 is to consider temporary closure of County Road 80 between County Road 13 and State Highway 257. Amy.
Amy Mutchie, Public Works. Garney Construction and City of Thornton are requesting for this closure to begin on August 10th and go through August 28th. This is for installation of their 42-inch water line. The installation will occur across County Road 80 within Timna's jurisdiction, but the enclosure impacts part of Weld County's jurisdiction. The detour for this closure is paved to be using state highways. And if you have any other question about the project, I'd be glad to answer.
Questions? Commissioner Maxey, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I do have one question on this one. If it's in the written documents, I apologize. I missed it. But with the size of this water line, is this going to be an actually open cut and then go back and fix the road? I'm assuming.
It is an open cut,
Okay.
yeah, due to the size of it.
That's what I was assuming. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, thank you. No other questions, Mr. Chair. I'd make a motion. We approve the temporary closure of County Road 80 between County Roads 13 and Highway 257.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Maxey, second by Commissioner Buck to approve the temporary closure. Further discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thanks,
Thank
Amy.
you.
Under number 3 is consider amended bylaws for Extension Advisory Council. Hi. How are you, Kelly?
Well, thank you. Callie Benson, Weld County Extension Director.
Any presentation or
No,
just
I just.
just vote yes and
Yep.
get on with our day?
Gotta be super
Presentation.
efficient.
Come on, Kelly.
Questions for Kelly or a motion, please?
Mr. Chair, I move to approve the the amended bylaws for the Extension Advisory Council.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Pepler, second by Commissioner Maxey to approve the amended bylaws. Further discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thanks,
Thank you
Cal.
all.
That was too easy.
Should have made that harder.
Yeah.
Still
Under
plenty of day to come.
new business ordinances, number 1 is the final reading of ordinance number 262A in the matter of supplemental appropriation for the year 2026. Good morning, budget team.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
motion to read by title only.
Thank you. Motion by Commissioner Maxey, second by Commissioner Pepler to read by title only. Further discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
It's ordinance 262A in the manner of a supplemental appropriation for the year 2026.
Thank you. Now, budget team. Good morning.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jennifer Oftley, Budget Manager.
Linda Duncan, Budget Analyst.
So before you, you have third reading of the first supplemental for the year. For the record, just to make sure that the things, we do have a couple of changes, and you should have a memo that summarizes those changes. And for the record, the biggest things that we are adding to this, in March, there was an approval by the board to increase an allocation to the Greeley Airport project. And so that wasn't included in the original request. Just last week, we found out that Community Corrections was getting $807,000 more in their grant. And they also had some expenses, additional expenses to offset that extra revenue. And then, as we talked about in our 2027 budget presentations, the wellness program, how we have changed it over the last few years. We are, instead of giving dollars to the wages of people, we are buying gift cards for that wellness incentive. And so that comes out as a hard cost to the county instead of a personnel cost. And then we have some changes in facilities. As you know, they're working on tracking the expenses of each of their different functions more clearly. And one of the things that I didn't have included in first reading of the supplemental was the change of contracting out our security service instead of having employees in-house do that. So things like that. They're just small changes, but we are here to answer any questions that you have, and we are hoping that we can get final reading approved and get it in Workday.
Questions for our esteemed budget team? I appreciate the advance note yesterday from you. Thank you. That was helpful. This is public hearing. Chair would like to open the meeting for comments from the public regarding the final reading of ordinance 202A. 262A. Jeez, am I getting old? There it is. Okay, 262A. Any comments from the public on the final reading of the ordinance? Seeing none, a closed public comment. Ask for a motion, please.
Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we approve on final reading ordinance 262A in the matter of supplemental appropriation for the year 2026.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Maxey, second by Commissioner Buck to approve on final reading ordinance 262A. Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our new business planning. Number one is to consider request to extend time to record map for use by special review permit USR 25-0021 for Robert Anderson, care of Windy Bluff Resiliency LLC. Morning, Angie.
Yes, Angela Snyder, Department of Planning Services. So the applicant is requesting time to record their map. They are resolving some drainage issues and need to get the road maintenance agreement done. And they would like until November 11th, which is Veterans Day. But that's what they requested, and staff is fine with that.
Okay. Questions for staff, or I know the applicant is present as well. Anybody? Our motion, please.
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve the request to extend time to record map for use by special review permit USR 25-0021 to November 11th.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Buck, second by Commissioner Maxey to approve the resolution. Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Painless, gentlemen. Totally, it'll be painless. Thank you. Public comments, please. Each individual speaker is allowed a 3-minute period of time in which to direct comments to the board. The chair shall enforce the rules of order and decorum and will not accept comments regarding matters which are scheduled to be considered at a future public hearing, such as a land use hearing. In that event, the speaker will be asked to give their testimony at the appropriate public hearing, either in person or in writing, pursuant to the rules set forth in Section 2120E of the Weld County Code. Any comments from the public this morning? Mr. Grant. Well, I'm glad you're here.
It's been a minute.
Edwin Wayne Grant, 2221 10th Avenue, 1314 23rd Avenue Court, and now I'm 2411 27th Avenue Place. Got my interesting charge card bill the other day, $700. Almost half of that had something to do with the government. Federal, state, county, city charges, they just throw stuff on my credit card. Hey, we need you to pay for this. This is a city water bill. I hate to open this guy even. You know, I used to have this beautiful yard. Now it's brown with weeds in it. Why? Because the governor Polis and his minions and monsters are out there. Don't water your lawn. We need the water in that reservoir to fight all those forest fires. Apparently there's a bunch of them out there. I don't know. I'm not there. But anyway, I took the governor at his word. So I'm trying not to water my lawn. I do have to water a tree because I don't want to spend $3,000 or $4,000 to cut the dang thing down. Anyway, I was at the city last night, city council. and they were talking about some of the things you talked about this morning, I believe. I have a couple of letters from you guys. This from the Weld County Assessor and Treasurer. I wrote 5 checks to the county so far, February and June, for my property taxes. I typed it out on my neat little check from John Pierpoint Morgan Chase Manhattan Chemical Bank 1 doing business as Chase Bank. I signed it with a red ink pen, both of them, February, June. The treasurer, they cashed both of them. I had 3 checks to Carly Coppice and the Weld County Clerk and Recorder for my license plates. They were typed out, signed with a red ink pen. They took one and rejected the other 2 because they were signed with red ink. Oh, well, interesting. My $306 license plate fee is now up to $617, I think. My $900 for my plates is now up to $1,600 and some. So anyway, I have a little guff that, first of all, you can't really reject a check whether it's not signed in blue and black ink. The Uniform Commercial Code, 1948, it was approved by 48 of the 48 states. There were only 48 states then. Alaska and Hawaii weren't in there. They don't call Hawaii 5-0 for nothing. It's Hawaii, the 50th state, Hawaii 5-0. Anyway, they've all approved this, the Uniform Commercial Code Article 3. If I write a check to you, it doesn't matter what I sign it. In fact, the court case that they had went to the United States Supreme Court, a guy wanted money. The guy takes his T-shirt off, uses his wife's red lipstick, writes a check on his T-shirt. The guy takes it to the collecting bank. They go to the drawer bank, and they say, well, you have to take it because it's a check. It went to the United States Supreme Court. You know, this is the stuff we spend money on. So I was at the city council last night, and I mentioned to you guys about all this stuff. Anyway, we had an interesting development in New Jersey. There were 6,600 illegal aliens registered to vote there in one county. I thought, golly, that's neat. I haven't voted for a long, long time, as I've told you before, and yet the clerk and recorder says I voted in every election. I haven't. Anyway, if you extrapolate that out across the country, from 6,600 in one county across 3,456 counties, you get a whopping 22,809,600 possible fraudulent votes. Now, I could have believed, 5 or 10 million, but certainly not 20 million. The news media has been after Trump for how many years now? 6 years about the 2020 election. I thought, Trump exaggerates everything. The guy, he attacks Iran, Iraq, Syria, everybody. So, it's gotten ridiculous. The Department of Defense budget came out for next year, $1.5 trillion. That means we will spend more money on our military than the other 200 nations combined. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Grant. Any further public comment, please? Seeing none, we'll stand adjourned. Thank you.